Put it in it. Welcome to another episode of People's Mike Jim Peoples. Look at these beautiful mofos I got here. Mr. Peter, see if you can do this. Your left side, raise your left hand. Alright? So what you're gonna do is take the camera, right? And just turn it towards your left. So make that angle go slightly more. Yeah, you're the shit. Say your name out loud.
Nate.
Nate.
Nice. Accent.
Where you from? Night?
Australia.
Oh, sure. Let me introduce these guys first before introduce them.
Peter Wong, hello.
I'm Bill Beteet, or William Beteet the third sometimes, you know what I'm
Who
saying?
you going by?
Dude, it depends. In comedy, Bill Beteet, but in literature, William Beteet the third, because it sounds more like a white person. So,
Is that what you're going for?
well, no, people don't take ideas from black Indians that well, you know what I'm saying? Black writers and Indian writers separately, completely.
Fuck it. Just fucking.
I need to watch what I say or else I might get cut from SNL.
Stop pulling punches. Is that your goal? Do you even give a shit?
What?
You know, SNL?
No, fuck no. I've said way worse shit than that, so I was like, man.
I don't even know what he said, but I know he's getting more heat.
Yeah,
Now
he's getting a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
Like
There's no
I have
bad
this
press.
theory now. When white guys say racist shit, other white guys flock to it. Like he's the Messiah. Like
Yeah, well, look, dude, I think here's the thing. I think whenever somebody says racist shit, there are people who flock.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Hitler.
well, you got a mixture.
you know?
You got a mixture of actual racists, and then you also
Yeah.
get people who believe in the freedom of speech or whatever very well. They once they hear that there's this outrage, they get upset that the outrage came out, and then they come to that as well.
I'm gonna start getting you guys this sign. I want to see your signatures. Yeah, this is gonna be worth something one day.
Oh yeah, dude, 100%, man.
You crossed out my name just so
Yeah,
I
just so you can write your.
You're bizarre.
I thought you were doing it as a racist test to see what he wrote in Chinese. Just...
No, yeah, that's a Chinese name. Right? His name's like Hong King or some shit, right? What's your name? Get the fuck out of it. And I know you're gonna be like, that's racist. I saw it in my head, and I know that it exists, and then I don't even know how I went for it. I jumped in.
Yeah, Wong Kai-ho.
Wong Kai-ho.
Is
I wasn't
Yeah, that's dude. You sound like the lead in an anime.
He does.
yeah,
Yeah, like the protagonist who has a lot of struggles with his sexuality.
a lot of what?
Struggles with sexuality on his descent.
Well, that's the most offensive part.
Good job. Alone. Good Friday.
Wait, is being gay bad?
Oh, I see what you did. This is a reverse card. Incredible. The trap card.
How about that? How you feel about that?
Whatever.
What's going on?
I had this idea for when remember the Dina Hashem thing, and I had this idea where like you would get some people together and read 20 jokes about XXX Tentacion, like on camera, like right after the thing.
Yeah.
Like the worst jokes about it, and then immediately do an apology video. And like, oh, I'm sorry I did that and all that stuff. I'm about to donate $50,000 to the Tentacion Foundation, and then get in a car, and before driving off, someone busts in the car and shoots me up and never make it. Okay. Anyways, how you guys been doing?
I've been good, man. How have you been doing? How the ladies been treating you this
What
summer?
the fuck?
You weren't even listening. So
You lost me. You lost me. It's like I was thinking of a thing. You know what I can't do? I can't listen to bits. When people say I'm running a bit,
Oh yeah.
I immediately shut off. Like
I do that a lot.
you can do that.
Yeah.
You can do it and be like, and then expect something good to come out of it. Once you say, hey, I was thinking about this thing, I'm like, this fucking guy.
I mean, dude, you're probably up there on one of the most bits heard in one body. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's true.
you're probably
just fucked wrong. Like,
like, you know, like
cheap dick.
Not even good dick, just not even like Charlie Sheen, famous dick.
It's over and over. Just whack. Just on the street.
Yeah.
Just bottom bitching.
Yeah, you can't enjoy casting.
You know how good it has to be for me to be like, yo, it's the simple things that make me laugh. Like like people like, hey, I got a job. I was like, don't ruin my day.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a little kid falling makes me giggle, or seeing a midget in the street, or
I was
See
thinking
birds crash in the air.
I was thinking about this bit, but it has to do with midget. I was thinking it would suck to be a midget that was like a little bit too tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But like a midget that's a little bit like too tall to be cast as a midget. Like that would just suck.
I'm actually training a girl she's like on the cusp.
On the cusp?
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
She's like this.
Tell her to yoga.
Dwarves and there's another level. That's
Wait,
Man,
what's the
there's
word you
little
just
people,
used?
Dwarves.
little midget, dwarves, elves.
Well, I mean, midget's it's a slur.
Yeah.
But is it a term of endearment to other?
Well, short people
It's
call
not-
other short people midgets.
Bro, yeah.
And then like midgets call.
Well, it's kind
fucking
of like the
dwarves.
N-word,
Oh.
Yeah.
right? You know, you
Yeah, they can
say
do it.
too.
Yeah, they can do it.
You
They're
can't,
gonna
you
put-
know.
I don't like Dominicans that don't claim they're black saying the N-word. That fucking bothers me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo.
Does that bother you more than Puerto Ricans saying it?
No, because Puerto Ricans, even if they're a drop black, they're like, but I'm black. Like Dominicans hate the fact that they're black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I've gotten in a lot of arguments with Dominicans, and they're like,
And they
Yeah,
use
that's
the
so
N-word?
weird. Yeah.
they hate so they take everything about black culture, but they speak Spanish, so they're not black. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, fuck out of here. Sorry. What? They're black. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. With a gun.
They're minorities. Everybody's, if you're not white, you're black.
Well, here's the thing.
That's
I
what
think
people
white
realize.
is too expansive these days. I think Russians aren't white.
No, they're definitely white.
No, they're not.
They're the whitest.
No, they're
They're
not.
the white- absolutely
Dude, they are fucking. They're Slavs.
No, they're
They've
white.
got
They're
slave
white.
in their name.
They're white.
No, they're not. They're not white. White is cultural.
It's
No,
his
white
attitude.
is a color.
No, white in history has been cultural. Like that's
Fair.
Yeah, Irish people weren't white. Italians weren't white. Serbians.
Like that.
What?
I think it really depends to an outsider. I think that's one of those things
Those
where
are Europeans. They're Europeans.
Dude,
classifications of race, I think, is one of those things where it's up to the outsider to determine the classification of it, and people outside of the white, people who say white that aren't white, and that would fall under that entire.
No. Race is more like a club. Because because here's the thing, like let's say Candace Owens, she's not like to a lot of black people, she's not even black anymore. The black commentator who like endorses like right conservative thought.
You have 30 seconds to a punchline.
Yeah, there's no black person that is white.
No.
Even if culturally they are white, there is
They
no.
don't accept it as white.
Except
But like what I'm saying is
Identify
whether
as-
what I'm saying is that
Come on in. What are you doing? Peek it in.
I was just peeking in.
Yeah,
If you guys
come
not
on,
ready,
hang out.
okay.
Come hang out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
If you're not ready, it's over.
No,
Ready for what?
Whatever it is.
Are you a
that-
comic?
Maybe I could be.
No,
possibly.
you gotta be sure. Only
I gotta
confidence.
be sure.
Yeah, confidence.
Confidence
Only
is
in this
key.
room. What's your name?
Moses.
Moses, have a seat. Moses, hang out. This is a
Anywhere or
podcast
next to
before
the
the mic.
mic?
Wherever you want.
Yeah.
It's a free.
That's funny. Moses doesn't know where he's going to fight.
Moses.
Moses taking a long shot.
Already.
Yeah. That's got to be the biggest troll. You know, Moses got to the top of that mountain and then was just like, "Oh fuck, there's no God," and then had to fucking make some tablets. Because what? He's gonna come down with no tablets from God and shit.
He just goes to
Yeah, right. Like, ah man, I remember the one thing was looking at my wife. I didn't like that shit. And then, everyone reads up the 13th commandment. It's like, yeah, fuck Kyle.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, man, that was a new bit, nigga.
I'd rather, because I call it biting. I'd rather you say something and let me decide if it's funny.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
you're like, all right, I'll
Rather
keep
than
that.
prepare
And
you.
like, yeah, and it's just say, hey, I got this new thing. I'm like, I hate you.
Oh, yeah, no,
hate
I feel you.
But that's what I try to train comics to do.
Yeah.
Is bite me. Don't sell me. Is that fair?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't sell me on the bit, just convince me.
Bite, yeah. Call it biting. Give me a bit. Like
Neither of you have the correct phrase down, but I know what
I
you're
like
Yeah.
biting. I want biting to stick. Like bite other comics. Don't.
That's
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Because put your bit out there. Put your bit out there.
Well,
so
biting people means stealing their stuff. And
It's double standard. Black people, we can do that. Yeah, we can. What do you mean, no?
Well,
all of our
Yeah.
vocabulary
Sure.
means two different things. Stupid,
okay.
right? So tall. This is your posture is
I
horrid.
have been fixing.
Man,
I've been trying.
doesn't that feel better? You're like 4 inches taller.
Yeah. Every time I try to remember it.
Yeah, I respect you a lot more now. It's funny.
See
It's
that?
like
power. Yeah, nerd neck too. We gotta fix
Oh,
that.
dude, nerd neck is the worst. I've been trying to work on that. I stand against the wall.
Your neck shooting forward.
Yeah.
You ever see an old lady? I don't know if I can fix this. You ever see old ladies that can a bad hunch?
Oh
They-
yeah,
they-
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
totally. Yeah. Oh, dude, like,
Can you
like,
fix that? Like,
Louis
why
has
old
been where
lady
she's like a
just-
C.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I was like, I wonder.
and they always live up of like a 5-story block.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah, Dave's back. But I was like,
Yeah.
Is she too old?
oh yeah, dude, you can't fix that shit, dude. She's just preparing to be dead.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I don't. I was like,
When do you want to die?
I'm gonna live long. I know I'm gonna live long. I'm gonna, you know.
Really?
I'm people.
I can see you living.
Yeah, I can see you live.
Your diet's alright.
My diet's amazing.
I'm not amazing.
I'm gonna live
So you have a
forever,
fat peanut
but
M&Ms?
this I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna lose certain things. Like I'm gonna have one eye and one ear's gonna go deaf. Yeah, just the little things. Like it's not gonna be perfect,
Right.
but it's gonna be like stupid old people shit. You know what I mean? Because I was too mean to my old elders when I was a kid, and I didn't know anybody.
You bullied old people?
I didn't bully them, but I didn't understand their ailments. You know, I had an uncle who couldn't talk well, and his name Uncle Yuki, we called him. His name was Eustace, and he was like, speak English, and we used to fuck with him. We were all kids. I was like,
Damn.
and we used to steal his quarters. I used to steal his quarters.
Damn.
You know, and then thinking that he couldn't tell anybody, but they've been living with him for 20, 30 years talking like that, so they knew his language.
Oh.
You know, they knew.
Oh, geez.
You know, my grandmother's feet were bad, and nobody knew how to fix this shit.
So he told people you stole the quarter.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's great. Was he like a World War I veteran?
He's probably. I don't know who was in the military now, but I believe he was.
Yeah. So
My-
you just made fun of me with really bad PTSD.
Probably. Like, we were kids. We didn't know what you know. We didn't respect old age. You
Yeah.
know, until we got older.
Kids are mean, man.
No, kids are savages. I don't like them.
Shit.
Well, I hated
I
what
know.
What?
I was
I hated what it was as a high school.
Yeah.
I was a book.
I think
I did respect my. I had a older aunt. She was going blind towards the end. I think I was old enough to not be a shit to her, even though.
Yeah.
But there's still a certain amount of insensitivity.
Yeah.
to
Well,
them.
we're all just narcissists when we're young, man.
Yeah.
And we're just like falling out of solipsism from being a
So
baby.
I know I deserve all of that. I deserve to.
Yeah.
Mute, deaf, bald.
But like, here's the thing: is people don't get what they deserve; they get what the universe gives them. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you probably are gonna be fine, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just stay out of police's way.
Absolutely, one.
You know?
Well, Jimmy got hit by a car. So maybe if there's karmic balance, you already
I was in
got
a car. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. You probably already paid for it,
Right.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. That
it.
shit.
And you still think you owe a little bit.
Absolutely.
That's
because you're a good
Like,
dude,
every
man.
day you walk, you owe. You know, this is you're not pay a cost to be here. You know,
Yeah.
you walk around like they deserve something.
No, man.
You're here to serve, I believe.
I don't think you're here to serve, but I think you're just lucky.
No.
Yeah, I think you're lucky.
I think you're here.
All the sperm.
If you act out of a service to others, I think more blessings come.
I don't know. Fucking MLK got shot. Like there's a comes a threshold where if you're too good, people fucking relax.
Yeah, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna.
You
win
need
over
it. Your energy. is-
Yeah.
Phil has a nihilistic. Sort
Yeah,
of
I just
mindset,
think
too.
I think
No.
And you're being a little too spiritual.
Yeah.
this is the thing is that I think a lot of times when we think that we get back something for what we deserve and did, I can just see that not paying off.
I don't want
to.
to. I don't want to mean like I do things to get things back.
There's
but I don't know. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, man. No, I think you're a good
Just
person.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
I do
Good.
believe in
And nothing to worry about.
And you're right. There's no like literal universal like karmic balance
Yeah.
that happens. But I do believe in the way you believe and exude your energy is sort of the stuff you invite as well. So if you
100%.
are like a very negative person, and you expect negative things to happen, then you'll live your life in a way where negative things kind of happen.
Yeah.
So you create it yourself.
100%.
And then the way people perceive it when it happens to them, they go, "Oh, this was a thing outside of my control," but it was
Yeah.
actually within your own.
Well, it has to do with your point of view on the situation, right? And how you interpret reality. Like, you're constantly interpreting how you're a victim in a situation. Like, oh man, like, yeah, they did this one thing, and then all of a sudden, everything, you end up saying no to a lot of opportunities because it wouldn't even work out because that was your mind frame in the situation. I just assume everything's a compliment, and...
Good.
Yeah.
Just finish that thought.
Well, yeah, I just, like, you know, one dude at the gym called me an ugly fuck.
What?
And, yeah, it came up.
What'd you say?
I was like, no, I'm pretty. Which was...
Did you shoot him a compliment?
Well, no, I told him to walk away because he was. So I was talking on my.
This doesn't sound like you took it as a compliment.
No. I was.
Wait, bro.
Yeah.
Walk away.
I was talking on the phone, and then he came up to me and.
Walk away.
Yeah, no, that was what it was like. It was like a stalemate of like eye contact because he kind of like was like, "Hey man, you're not allowed to use your phone on the thing," and he didn't even work there. And I was like, "All right." And he's like, "Why are you staring at me?" And I'm like, "You walked over here." He's like, "What? You want to kiss me or something?" I was like, "Dude, you walked over here." He's like, "Well, I don't because you're ugly." And I was like, "Dude, I'm pretty." And also walk away. And then we hold eye contact. I'm like, "Nah, dude, just walk away." So eventually he walks away, and then I think about it for a little bit. I'm like, "Oh man, that dude really wanted to fuck me." And that's how it all worked out. That's how I took his compliment.
I'm gonna put this. Good. For you thought. I got a thought. We'll go.
Well, that sounded like just a, you know, like, whatever, one of those interactions.
Yeah.
It sounded like you both were on too much pre-workout.
Two people are trying to alpha each other.
Yeah, but I could have let that stick with me for longer and been like, man, why would somebody do that to me? Or I was just like, oh no.
Is it gone? Is it not sticking on you anymore?
No, I totally think that guy was trying to fuck me. So like that's.
Do you genuinely think that?
Yeah. Like what kind of dude makes up a situation to come across the gym and then ask whether I want to kiss him?
An insecure person.
Yeah.
He's an insecure person, for
yeah,
sure.
because
That's
he
not
wants to
the
have sex
thing.
with me.
But the question is that it's still brought up now, right now,
Yeah.
in this tone where you're a winner at this end of the story.
Exactly. It was
makes me
compliment.
think there's a level of maybe that it affected you in a way.
Yeah, I was like, that's a really big compliment for somebody to walk across and want to fuck me at my gym. And it's at Equinox. I think that also layers it. Ain't gay.
I got this. This lady told me a thing. This is possibly a new client. She was like, I have anxiety because when I was a kid, I almost swallowed what's the term? Yeah, a jawbreaker, and I almost choked on it. So I have anxiety in the world now. How would you address? How would you fix that to make her more confident?
Yeah.
What would you say to her?
Dude, I would honestly say...
I had to look her in the face. I was like, what the fuck? But I was like, I challenge accept.
Yeah.
Because the kinds of things that I deal with, I was like, this is a new one.
Yeah.
You know? How do you?
Dude, I think
it
you
sounds
should.
like she has the wrong idea of what's causing her
Anxiety. I think she probably drinks too much coffee and thinks it's the jawbreaker.
What?
Yeah, well, coffee because it shoots up physiologically. It makes it a lot easier to experience
No,
anxiety.
she was a kid. She had a candy. The jawbreaker.
But that's her brain making up a narrative. That's
her
her brain's making up a
Yeah.
narrative
Okay.
to support what's going on physiologically. So that's the only thing that can justify that. So like back when I had a problem with alcoholism, I kept being afraid that my ex-girlfriend was going to die of a drug overdose. And then I realized, oh no, I'm just a drunk right now. I'm suffering from anxiety from withdrawal. I don't really care about that much. And when I stopped drinking, that anxiety went away. So I look at what physiologically she does. Does she drink a lot of coffee? Is she a big drinker? Also, is she kind of like agoraphobic? Does she not like leaving the house? Because sometimes we come up with narratives.
She may not like it. Okay.
Yeah, to support that anxiety. There's a book called The Courage to Be Disliked, and it talks about how we create emotional experiences to
I
produce
want to read
action.
this. But fuck. Good.
Yeah, The Courage to Be Disliked, and it's about Algerian psychology. And his entire thing is he thinks that we come up with emotional experiences to bring out a certain action. So we don't yell because we're angry. We get angry so we can yell. So that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And so that might be it. Like, how is her anxiety serving her?
I'd also, anytime someone also is very quick to point out what their own problem is, like they're that easy to give it up, it's probably not the...
Listen.
Everyone has a shield, and that's the shield. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
I mean,
It was weird. It was like he almost choked on I keep messing up. Jawbreaker. I was like, what? When you were a kid, you're like 35 now. What do you let go of that shit first, right?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you're one of the rare people who can actually help her with that because you've had like a near-death experience and stuff.
I don't like pulling that card in the gym.
Mm.
You know, I try to avoid that as much as when people bring me those things. I hate being the guy. Well,
Do you think that makes them feel like they can't give you their problems because it's like, oh, it can't stop anything?
I try. If I say it, you mean?
Yeah.
What
are you afraid of if you present that card?
It's easy. It's too easy to be like, hey, this is what I've been through. Top that shit.
What happened?
You know, fair?
What have you been through, sir?
What have I been through? Just my car accident. You know, see, I don't want to say it now, but I was in a car accident. I was paralyzed for 2 years. I killed my mother and my sister. You know, and I had to overcome that. You know,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
So you don't say that in the gym.
Yeah, you don't want to say. I want to say that every day in the gym. Like, well, I'm doing it. I'm like, nobody wants to hear that every day somebody brings me their problems. I gotta pull that card.
It's like fucking jawbreaker. Shut the
yeah. So I was like, easy. We're gonna figure out a way to make you tougher for this, and just ease you in. It's like it's okay. You know.
You have an incredible disposition. Incredible perspective.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean? Yeah, you do. You know, it's like crazy that you feel you still owe like some karmic thing. There's like still a part of the scale that is a tip against you. You think, and it's very interesting. It's very positive, right?
It's a muscle. I mean, I think it's a muscle. I believe everything's a muscle. You know, that's what I'm sort of training. It's like everything that you want to work on is a muscle. Did you just yawn at me? Did you just roll your eyes?
No.
He's
That would be so fucking intense.
I was like, what was that part?
He's like, oh, here we go.
Oh no! Muscles again.
You don't know what I've been through.
Yeah, and that's why I don't pull it because you don't know what anybody's been through. You know, I just you know, you guys have been in the military. They seen heads blown off. I was like, I can't top that. You know. And it's just his posture. I see you in the light. You're like,
oh shit.
I believe everyone's entitled to their own pain.
Yeah, everybody, everything is a muscle. You know, comedy's a muscle. Attitude's a muscle. Dick is a muscle. You know, that when I was in the hospital, they had me put towels on it and do dick lifts.
What?
To work on your
because I didn't feel it, but you could. It was like male humor.
Yeah.
And it's funny to hear.
Floor,
but
it was painful.
At the beginning it was painful, and then you get your erection back, and then
Well, how do you lift your dick without an erection to begin with?
once you have the feeling.
Yeah. You get your pelvic floor and you tug on that.
Just squeeze,
and then,
it's like squeezing your butt.
It's the area, so whenever you pee and then you stop peeing, it's that right there. It's also what you can use to have multiple orgasms.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Well,
they have to squeeze my butt cheeks.
I'm the idiot.
I've had the problem of like sometimes though, I'd be like, yeah man, I'm about to do a male Kegel right now and come without coming, but then I just came and I'm like, oh man.
Hi, you're the winner today. You're the guy that walks up in front of the podcast and then we shit on you. And you say, hey, this is the podcast before the mic because you're the new guy.
Yeah.
But this means you're going to be famous because everybody does it. Just give us a minute, have a seat. What's your name?
Michael.
Say your name.
Josh.
Josh what?
Michaels?
Josh Michaels? Where are you from, Josh Michaels?
Long Island.
We're going to make fun of you, all right? Just get used to it. You're a friend to the room now.
Oh, thank you.
Well, put your face in the camera and then go sit down. Look at those eyebrows.
I got
Nobody
it.
cares. Whatever you say, nobody cares. Just so you know.
Hi.
Hi, Josh. Now go sit down, Josh. You're amazing, Josh. We love you. Okay, fucking Josh. Hi, you're two? Come on, come and do it. What up?
I signed up all.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Did you sign up during the podcast that we're doing? I'm just kidding. Come here. I'm just all love. Have a seat. I'm just
Sit
fucking
down.
with you.
He's
I'm just being an asshole.
Sit down, hang
Come here,
out.
what's your name?
Lee.
Leland.
Yeah, that's
Leland. Welcome. I was wondering who you were gonna be. I was like, is he or she gonna be Asian? He or she gonna be what else?
Go on.
I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. Every time I see people's names on the list, I'm so excited to meet new people. So,
That was an amazing joke. Amazing.
We turned that plate upside
You
down.
know,
No,
jumped off.
close that door for me. This is the podcast for the mic. We're almost done.
That was incredible.
You like that?
Yeah. I can't even lie. I'm
Yeah.
impressed. Jumped out of the plane without the parachute.
Just store it.
I can do it now. Good.
Yeah, man. 2 years ago, Jimmy would have stepped all the way in.
That's right. I would have fucked it up. And she would have hated me forever.
Yeah. At this point, the territory he's very familiar with. He's like, wait a minute, I know this.
Turn this around.
Yeah.
You trained me well.
How has this year been for you though?
This is a weird year. This is a character building year.
Okay.
The best part was being in Hustlers, throwing money at J-Lo.
Oh shit, dude! Congratulations.
Here's a funny thing. I wasn't even there. They cut the, what did they do? I was the only black guy, and there was like older white guys and a bunch of gay guys. I don't know who cast this shit, right? And it was supposed to be finance guys, right? So it was mostly white guys, and it was me. And then we were at a strip club, and he was like he throw the money at J-Lo, and like none of these guys knew how to do strip club. So they're throwing money up, tossing on stage. The Me Too era, so everybody's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, should we do this?" Yeah. But and then they walked up to me and gave me a stack of money. And he was like, "Can you throw this on stage like in a strip club?" And I knew it, man. Right? So I started flipping it, and then I took it when the beat dropped, and I threw the money, and it was like poof.
Yeah. What they have you wear?
I just had a suit on. I was just supposed to be a finance guy, but they just used the money shot. they didn't use me. They used me for my, you know what I mean? So for my extravagance. Like they had a couple shots, but the shots they had me were whack.
Yeah.
But I went with a girl, and here's my new test, right? So whether or not if a girl likes me, tell me if this is good. We went to see the movie, right? And I took this girl with me. I didn't tell her I was on the background or nothing. But everybody else was like, "Hey, I saw you in that movie." So I was like, if she notices me, I'm gonna stay with her. And if she doesn't, I'm probably not gonna call her. Is that fair?
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Is that a fair test? Just in my head. I was like, is that because we're watching the movie and it was like the scene that I was in, and she didn't say nothing. She just
get distracted.
Is that fair? I don't know.
That's
Is that mean on my part?
Wait, dude, no, dude, you have the right to be petty, man.
I know it's petty. It's a little petty.
Yeah.
It's a little petty. But I was like,
You were in there for maybe 2 seconds max.
but I saw it. I saw me.
Yeah,
Well, I knew what it was. But other people saw me. It was like I wasn't unnoticeable. I don't know.
Dude,
I feel like it was a fun test.
Dude, why wouldn't you just tell her? Like, I'm in this movie.
No.
Because they get petty as hell.
But if she was like, "Hey, was that you?"
Yeah, it's
It was,
Yeah.
you know.
Right back.
No, I stand by it. You don't work out that much for someone not to notice you.
Yeah.
Like, if she doesn't notice you on a big screen, she's gonna notice you in her life? Oh, fuck that, man.
I don't know.
Be petty, man.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Yeah.
I was like, she doesn't notice me.
Yeah.
She's not.
So how many times have you seen this movie with girls?
3 times.
What's your numbers looking like?
Huh?
What's your numbers on it?
No, nobody's noticed.
Oh, shit.
Fuck these bros, man. I'm saying this is the only movie I'm ever gonna watch again on a date. I was like, we're gonna go watch Hustlers because this is my favorite movie, and it's just watch it. Like, see if she. I don't know.
I mean, dude, I stand by you, man.
But yeah.
England, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. I saw a new Rambo movie.
You still think we're going out to LA?
LA? No, somewhere else? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, to live?
Yeah, maybe for a year. We'll see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why not LA anymore?
LA's not. I'm not pressed to go to LA.
Dude, it sucks.
I'm not pressed.
It's ugly.
I'm not pressed.
Yeah.
I want to see something. I want to do something I've never done before for a minute, and then come back to this.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how the year closes up. I just want to say this on camera real quick. I love Rambo, and it reminded me of how black people used to talk in the movies. It was one of those old '80s movies that you want to yell at, and it was about him fighting the Mexicans.
Yeah.
And they didn't say. I went to see it because I was hoping they would say Rambo with the R's. Are you Spanish, Dave?
Moroccan.
Moroccan. No.
Oh, so you're African?
African.
Yeah.
White African. That's high. White African.
And I have an American passport, so technically, you can get
African American.
Technically.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I love doing that shit. Technically.
More African American than you are.
No.
Yeah.
From the source, man.
Don't do that. If aliens came and said, "Hey, we're taking all the white people to a better place," are you white or black?
I'm confused.
You piece of shit. That's a trick question. I'm confused.
I'm not white.
telling you, white's a lot more small than people make it out to be these days, dude.
That had nothing to do with
No,
that, okay?
no. I
You
like how
just
you
want to
stole
drill
it.
in this
Fucking
point that
stole
you
it.
believe. It's bullshit.
Let's wrap this up.
Alright.
What's my plan? You got anything to?
Nah, it's not.
No, you okay.
Yeah, and find me on PeterWongComedy.com.
Yeah. Bill Beteet, Instagram.
That's it. That's all I got. Yeah. You guys are.
I got-
fine.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay. Give it up for them real quick. Thank you guys. That's the People's Mic. You can find on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, J Peoples TV. We're every day, Monday to Friday at Our Shrunkenhead. Thank you for them for letting us do this at 2:15 for podcast, 3 o'clock for the open mic. If you're out of town comic, feel free to DM me, grab a seat. This is open to anybody. Saturdays we do the mic at podcast at 4:30 at Niagara, 5:30 at for the mic. That's it. Good to go. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Put it in.